A funny thing happened on the way to school. So, why are you late this morning? Well, it's a long story. First, some giant ants stole my breakfast. So I went to borrow bread from the neighbors next door. That wasn't exactly a good idea. Look, this neighbor has a cannon. And he's made a big hole in the wall. Then on the way to the bus stop, I was attacked by evil ninjas. After vanquishing them, a sea of scary majorettes got in the way. And then, out of nowhere, a massive ape appeared and mistook the school bus for a banana. The school bus is yellow, isn't it? So I hopped on my skateboard and then was seized by some mysterious mole people. My goodness. So is that why you're late? No, I easily escaped. It's just that right after I suddenly shrank. Look, he's smaller than his dog and the frog. And then I became gigantic. So I decided to take 3 colossal steps to school. But on the second step, I returned to my regular size and fell into a pond where I had to fight off a large, strange blob. Once I got the blob off my back, an elephant grabbed me by its trunk. Since the elephant parade was headed in the right direction, I still could have made it to school on time. It's just that there was an unfortunate incident with a mouse, and the elephants are afraid of the mice. Then I ran into a little girl who asked me to help her find her grandmother's house. Is it Little Red Riding Hood? And since I never had breakfast, we stopped for a quick bite along the way. That's the gingerbread house. Look, the wolf's eaten the witch. So is that why you're late? No, by then I wasn't far from school at all, but I couldn't help following a boy going in the opposite direction. He was playing a magic pipe. That's the Pied Piper. So I took a shortcut, but I must have made a wrong turn because I landed in an unusually large spider web. Do you see the spider? Luckily, I had my universal gadget belt. I was on my way again when I ran into Bigfoot, who asked me to take his picture. Yeti asked for one too. Finally, out of the woods, I found myself surrounded by a flock of sheep and a team of ducks. It made sense to help the farmers separate them. Then, because of my champion chess skills, the president called to see if I helped to save the planet from an alien invasion. After that, he let me fly his private plane around town. So is that why you're late? Oh no, I actually made it to school on time, but I forgot my backpack. So I went home to get it. Then I used my uncle's time machine to make it back to school on time, but something definitely went wrong. And that is why I was late to school. I see, and how am I supposed to believe this story? Look. The end.